met Christina and I guess begged for her phone number. But she was wise at the time because she probably thought he was a little creepy, but decided to give him an email instead. So they corresponded back and forth for a month before she actually said, yes, I will go out with you in public. I probably would have given him 6 months. It's interesting because I've known a lot of people throughout the years in my life, and you can identify someone very clearly, who's meant to be, together. And being around Wes and Christina, you get that sense. It's very natural. There's a connection and a love that runs so deep between you that everybody around you feels it. And that's such an amazing feeling to have friends that are so madly loved that you feel their bond by just being around them. It was interesting, obviously this was supposed to be outside and rain sort of hampered the little outdoor ceremony we were supposed to have. And then I was supposed to be upstairs and then downstairs, and then we were going to do it in the silo and kind of messing around. But we're here because of the rain. And I thought it very interesting that when I asked them separately from one another, do you guys have a song? Is there a song that kind of defines you and defines your relationship? And both of them said the song Together by the Raconteurs. So I thought it was very interesting that the first verse, you and me forever, we belong together, and will always endeavor through any type of weather. Now I thought it fitting because today's weather is not obviously the best, but it's kind of fitting because they forge ahead and they get through despite what it's like outside. And so I think not be happier for two better people, on this day, and thank you for allowing me to be one. The covenant of marriage is one that can be entered into only by persons who are both legally and spiritually free to offer themselves to each other. Therefore, in the presence of friends and family, I will ask Wes and Christina to state their intention. Wes and Christina, have you come here freely and without reservation to give yourselves to each other in the holy state of matrimony? Wes and Christina? Wes and Christina have decided to write their own vows spoken from their own hearts to one another. Wes, you have your vows?
Christina, you are the most honest and beautiful person I've ever met. Your lack of judgment and ability to find the best in everything and everyone is inspirational to me on a daily basis. I truly hope to live one day on this planet being as kind and as selfless as you do every single day. You are without a doubt the most amazing, innocent, and altruistic person I've ever known. On our first date, you wore a blue dress I will never forget. You turned the corner on Sheffield and Belmont, and my life went into slow motion. I had never been nervous on a date before until I saw her. I was literally speechless. We went vintage clothes shopping, and I was convinced that I was way too uncool to ever get a second date. At the end of our first date, I made sure to kiss her. Something sparkled in her eyes, and I knew my life would never be the same. 6 years later, I stand across from the most perfect woman I've ever met, prepared for a lifetime of happiness. I want to take this moment in front of the best group of people in this entire world to tell you what I vow. I will always protect and provide for you. I will always believe in you more than anyone else on this planet. I will help you make choices when life gets tough. I will help you learn the real words to songs so you don't look so uncool when you sing them wrongly. I promise to remain patient, even when you wake me up to ask me if I was sleeping. I promise to see the rest of the world with you. I promise that when you walk into a room, I will always spend the first 20 minutes trying to convince everybody in that room that you actually are my wife. I promise to listen to you without judgment or ambivalence. I promise to grow old with you and adore you more at 80 than I did at 20. But most importantly, I promise to love you unconditionally for the rest of our lives.
Wes, do you take Christina to be your love and wife?
I do.
I think everyone can hear me, right? front of all our family and friends. We touch our love and commitment to each other. It's been 6 years of laughs, smiles, tears, and joy. I love you for the way you make me laugh when I just want to scream. I love you for how you act tough and send me pictures of puppies. I love you for more reasons that I can list them one day. We may butt heads at times, but know at the end of the day, we're partners. You're my equal, my confidant, my rock. When I fly too high, you bring me back to reality, but keep encouraging me to keep flying. I'm lucky to have someone who will always want me to change my dreams and also to stand my ground. There's a wedding quote I read once. I love being married. It's so great to find one special person who I will want for the rest of your life. So that's my vow to you, to love and adore you for the rest of my life, and always to put your words to the test. To test your patience, understanding, as I expect the same. May we continue to challenge each other, to push yourselves, and always remember that we're in this together.
Christina, do you take Wes to be your lawful wedded husband?